evening and welcome to another episode of Youth Perspective with yours sincerely, Joy Okmani. Today's topic is the pressure to conform, balancing societal expectations and individual aspirations among Nigerian youths. And this is a part 2 of the topic. This topic dives into the complex dynamics faced by young Nigerians today as they navigate their personal ambitions in a society deep in cultural norms and expectations. Right now, we're going to actually make we hear from you, and you. So not go anywhere because this is Youth Perspective.
Balancing societal expectations alongside my personal aspirations, I don't know, it can be quite challenging sometimes, but I believe that the good side of it is you could use it as a yardstick to your own goals, yes, and aspirations. When people expect so much of you, you could only use it as a medium or as a source of encouragement to aim for higher things in life. But aside that, especially when it's contrasting with what you actually want, then it's for you to basically develop a thick skin and be good at what you do. So people will say that although we did not expect you to follow this path, but it's working for you because it's where your passion it's what your dream or what your vision that you've cut out for yourself is. And so basically balancing should be a thing of wisdom, not letting emotions get in the way, not trying to please people, because people, I don't know, personally I feel like people end up following certain parts in life simply because society expects them to follow that path, and at the end of the day it doesn't work out well with them. So rather than working with what your heart follows, you're working with what emotion says you should do because of what people think or what people will say. So basically that's just it for me. Applying wisdom, knowing what you want and being good at what you do, also using societal expectation as a yardstick or as a source of encouragement to pursue greater things.
I would like to follow my way down the one my parents asked me to do, because it's not that I will suffer for it later, it's me that will suffer for it. So I like to follow my way.
What you want to do?
Yes, in life. I want to in nursing. I would like to follow good for nursing. If my parents say this blah blah blah, no, I will not follow their way. I like to follow me because at the end, the only that will suffer for it is me that will suffer for it. So I like to follow my.
Kind of pressure I'm experiencing as a young adult right now is basically or mainly peer pressure. It happens all the time. I'm always pressured by what my friend can or they can do, something like that. So to me it's bad because sometimes make me feel depressed, make me feel I'm not enough, I'm not doing well enough. So that's the main kind of pressure I'm going through as a young adult.
Okay, hey people, nice to have you back here, yes, with us. We've heard from you, our amazing audience. It is time to hear from our guest, who is none other than the one and only, drum roll somebody. Hi, Peace, good afternoon, or good evening rather.
Hello, Joy, good evening, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, you look good.
You look good too, very mindful.
Ooh, very demure, very cutesy. Oh my goodness, that trend gets me every time I hear it.
I cannot skip a very mindful post. I can't skip it.
Imagine.
I can't.
Okay, but we're not here for trends right now. We're here for something else, yes. So like we said earlier, yes, today's topic is the pressure to conform between societal expectations and personal aspirations as young Nigerian adults, yes. So first of all, what kind of pressure? And yes, this is the part 2, yes. So what kind of pressures do you really think that we are actually put on people, on young Nigerians right now, young adults? So what kind of pressure do you face personally?
Personally, I would say professional pressure, career pressure, marriage pressure. Yeah. I feel like that's actually one of the high pressures currently. Pressure to make money, pressure to be rich, pressure to get married. It's a lot.
So is it just as a person or just as a woman or generally?
No, when you talk about career pressure, it is general. When you talk about marriage pressure, it is general. When you talk about money pressure, making money pressure, it is general. We're talking about general here, gender-based, the female and the male. The pressure to make money, to be rich, is starting to be very outrageous and alarming, because there are a lot of things the young ones are even doing right now that when you ask them, they just want to make money. For what? At 16, even females, young females that have not even gotten into the university, they're doing so much to like get material things, like get wigs. You see them here. They will even come online to ask for things they actually do not. We ask for their age, they'll be 15. What?
15, 16 thereabouts.
Yes, like I know few of creators that came out to talk about it. It's starting to become very alarming.
But isn't that because is it that they're facing any kind of pressure from society?
Yes.
Or so because they're seeing people around them do that?
Yes. I remember a creator that talked about it and said that because you see people, these grown ones, wearing these wigs, driving these cars, doing these things, there was a process to it. They were once your age. And when you actually check their throwback pictures, they were even worse than you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So like their process to this thing, relax. You're going to get there. Why are you at 16 coming online to beg for wig?
That's interesting. Trust me.
I was very shocked.
It's
I'm very
shocking
serious.
too.
It was very shocking. Like because at 16, I was preparing for jam.
Honestly speaking, I knew nothing about that area. Just school, just your books. You want to try it in my father's house.
Yeah, like the pressure that comes with social media, the pressure that comes with what they see, what they hear, is starting to become too much.
But then, the whole thing right now is we are very deep in our cultural norms.
Yes.
Yes, as a nation, as a people, we are very deep in our cultural norms. So, in the area of career now, let's go to because you mentioned career a while ago. So, just imagine as a woman, because we're just two women here right now. Sorry, there's no man right now to actually balance this whole talk. But as a woman who, probably wants to further education, you know, let me say I want to do my master's, I want to get a doctorate degree, I want to hold a PhD degree too and all. And imagine I say that to maybe somebody from society. I'm just talking with someone and they say, you're a woman now, won't you get married? Won't you get married?
Oh my God.
And I want to further. So like it's like, it's the society versus my personal experience, what I want. So how will I balance this thing? Like, okay, this is what society expects from me. Or should I just do what I want to do? Should I live the life of I don't care, let me do what I want to do without even minding what the society thinks? And how do we balance the society and ourselves and still be happy in the process?
Balancing can be very, very challenging. As a woman, as a man, it can be a very challenging task. But at the same time, you need to prioritize yourself. Yes, there are a lot of process to it. First, you identify yourself. You
know who you are.
Yes, you identify your goals. What are you trying to achieve? Is it a long-term goal? Is it a short-term goal? You list them out. You identify them. You set boundaries. Learn to say no. In this, as a woman in this industry or in whatever industry, they tend to see women as they tend to make us likable. Likability has become something that women have to embody. They have to learn. Do you understand? Like, yes, you have to be somewhere. They have to like you to give you a promotion. They have to like you to put you on a particular job. You know, a lot of things. Even in family, in marriages, your husband's family, they have to like you to a particular extent. You know, so many likability attributes. Do you understand? So you have to set boundaries. Learn to say no to the things that will discomfort you. Learn to say no to them. You have to prioritize your self-care. Take care of yourself.
I think people do that, you know. Actually, they forget to take care of themselves in the process of pleasing other people.
Yes, they forget to take care of themselves. Like if there's pressure, if there's pressure coming from people, society telling you you are getting old, you're turning 28 and you want to go for your masters and stuff, are you not going to get married? My dear brother and sister, prioritize your self-care. Take care of yourself. Focus on that taking care of yourself. Take care of your body, because as women, we know that our body,
Yeah, of course.
it deteriorates at a particular
True.
age. So you have to start taking care. You have to start prioritizing yourself. That even when I get to that particular stage,
Yes.
I'm not going to have any issue. I'm not going to have any issue. You have to surround yourself with people that are loving, people that care about you, that they care about your mental
Not
health.
those expectations.
Yes,
only.
not those expectations only. People that will tell you that everything is going to be fine, you're going to do so well. People that are ready to support you no matter the length you go through.
What if it's from family? What if those expectations, those pressures, actually from the family?
That's it. You have to. That's
How
why I
do you
said
go
that
about
you have to set boundaries. You have to be able to let them know. Stand your ground. This is what I want. This is what I want. You have to be able to stand. It might be very, very hard. It is actually even hard. It's not might. It is hard when it comes from a family. But you have to just stand your ground. This is what I want. This is my personal aspiration. Why should it clash with the societal
Expectations.
norms? Yes. You need to learn to. You see this ear cover around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, cover it. You have to cover it, because the moment societal norms get to you,
Get to you.
gets to your heart, gets to your soul, gets to your mind, you start.
It's actually, how will I say this now? It discourages you.
It discourages you. It just takes your level from 10 to 0.
To zero.
You just degrade.
But I feel while standing your ground, if it's from family, while standing your ground, you should be able to communicate in a way that they will understand where you're
Yeah.
coming from. Because I feel if you go all hard in, like
You don't
say
have to-
now fight,
you
won't
don't
go
have to
fight
go
for
all
there.
hard in. Standing your ground.
It's gonna come out well.
When I say standing your ground, it means you have to tell them till they hear. You have to tell them till they understand
Where you're coming
that yes,
from.
this is what you're saying. You have to tell them till it sticks. You have to show them that when you do that thing, there's a positive thing coming out of it. There's a good result coming out. It's not like as if you're going to go and waste your life or something. There's a good result coming out of it, and they're going to be very proud of you after you are done. So, I know.
And there are other expectations, like for example, myself. My father, my dad, he's a writer. Like he writes beautifully and all
That's
that.
lovely.
So whenever people hear that, oh, my dad writes, they expect me to also be a writer.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say, I did not take the writing abilities. I tried learning them, but it wasn't just there.
No.
Do you understand?
It's
I'm
not-
more of a
it's
talker
not- it's not
and a
it's
reader.
not hereditary, yeah.
And exactly, I'm more of a talker and a reader than actually writing
Yeah.
and all that. He can sit days and be writing and all.
Yeah.
But that's what people don't know. When they hear that, okay, my dad writes, they expect me to be right.
Yeah, they
Few people
expect
came
the
to me when I was in
children
school,
to
like, oh,
write,
Joy, could you help
so-
me write a book on this? I'm like, where did you hear that me I'm writing and publishing book ni? What is going on? Do you understand? And it got
Are
to
you
a point. Yeah,
serious?
it got to a point that it was that serious. It went down with my lecturers. They were expecting so much from me writing. I was like, sorry, I am not a writer. I do more of reading.
Wow.
I'm more of
Wow.
talking. Like,
Yes.
You see me, I'm talking here.
Yes.
So if people need to understand that because parents are good at something doesn't
Yeah.
mean that they ought to be good at something at that same level.
Actually, I have a similar experience.
Can you imagine?
Yes, my parents are in the medical line.
Oh,
Yes,
that's nice.
the two of them. So, when, I study chemistry.
Ooh, imagine.
Yes. So, when people hear that I study chemistry in the media house, they're always like, why are you studying? Why are you here?
Why
What are
in
you
the
doing
media
here?
house?
How did you get here? Why did you not furthermore? The passion is different from the course. There are a lot of things that made me go for the course I did. There are a lot of parental decisions and
You
things
just
like
did
that.
to please them.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, because your parents are in the medical line, they expect all of you to go into the medical
That's in
line. So
mind.
one of you should become a doctor, one of you should become a nurse, you know,
Yeah, of
things
course.
like that. And
At the end of the day, people most people actually just do what their parents or what they expect
Yeah.
from them, and then when it's all over, they now say, okay, since I'm done with what you wanted before, it's time for me to now do my own and all
a
that.
whole lot actually do that. When you check the statistics, if someone actually had the time to check the statistics of people that go to school, the course they study, was it their choice? Was it what they want to do? You'll be shocked at the
90%
Yes.
is because of their parents, right? Because of family and expectations. That's
It is a lot.
interesting.
I feel like parents of nowadays should learn to let their children pick.
What they want.
Yes, pick their future.
And support them through it.
Support them through it. It's a very beautiful thing when you see parents supporting their children
Sure.
wholeheartedly. It's very, very beautiful to watch.
Okay.
And I really, really hope all parents out there learn these things. Ask your children, groom them. What would they like to... To be very honest, some kids from birth, from small, you will know the particular thing they'll be
What
very
they're
good
good
at.
at.
Yes. So, like my sibling, my brother, is very good at computer works, electronic things, you know, fixing things.
Imagine.
When he wanted to go to school, guess what? My brother did microbiology.
Okay, that's very unexpected.
We said, do computer science. My father did not allow. My brother did microbiology.
Imagine.
Yeah, so, but at the same time, that did not limit him for,
Doing what he wants to do.
still doing what he wants to do. So,
Okay.
kids out there, children, youths, if you have been in this kind of situation before, just try, do not be discouraged.
At all.
Furthermore,
Furthermore.
do
Don't
your
let it
passion.
limit you.
Yes. I have so many experiences. My mother is a
If we start this
therapeutic
experience
nurse.
today, or what
Seriously.
they no go break
She
her.
went to law school. She's a lawyer too. She said she had to furthermore in her passion. She has to do what she wants, not what her parents wanted her to do. So
So
always furthermore.
in the process, still push yourself forward.
Still push yourself
Don't limit
forward.
yourself to what you see.
Yes.
Go beyond your comfort zone.
Yes, the sky is the limit.
Of course. Okay.
Yes.
It's been a very lovely talk with you here,
Thank
please,
you
on
so
TV.
much.
Trust me, I enjoyed this section so much.
Thank you so much.
I do hope you guys actually enjoy, because trust me, I really did enjoy
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.